All right, you guys, L.O.T.S approved media. Bow. Listen, you guys, we have a special guest in the house here tonight. You know what I mean? This is another episode, another great episode of the DSTM podcast. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved, you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let my guest introduce himself.
What's good, family? It's Reggie Bay, owner of L.O.T S. Pleasure to be here, bro. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here, brother. All right, so this is our second time here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know how it go.
Yo, we're going to get this right this time.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm excited. I'm loose. I'm ready to vibe, bro. You feel me?
That part. Welcome to my humble abode, man. You know what I mean? We finna lock in. You know what I mean? Let me make sure I get everything right because I have a way of doing this now. We're gonna start off with this.
Okay.
This represents the hourglass, you already know now. Typically, before I turn this on, when I have this is just your average conversation, but we have a red one up there too.
Oh, that's lit. Okay.
All right, so sometimes we go into the red.
Okay.
All right, but we're gonna stay right here for right now.
All right. Say less. Let's do it.
All right. Now I have an intro that I do. You guys, I am the incomparable, the often imitated but cannot be duplicated, the one they took their style from. I'm the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved, you guys. That is an acronym. It stands for the Lord of the streets, the leader of the streets, learning off the streets, living off the streets. When I say living off the streets, I'm referring to eating off the land. We are hustlers, so we eat what we kill here. Simple. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved TV. I want to welcome everyone to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. DSTM. All right. And I don't know what episode it is, but we'll put that towards the end.
It's going to be a good one. That's all.
That part. So how you doing? Well, once again, brother, tell the people your name once again.
I'm Reggie Bay, owner of L.O.T S, and I'm here. Let's get it.
Reggie Bay. Now, you guys see we have some items here. It's self-explanatory. This is gonna be a conversation based on dieting, right?
Yeah, dieting, or I like calling it just a lifestyle, because if you look at it as dieting, it's like you always gotta do some. You feel me? Nah, this is just a way of living. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't say the Rastafarians is dieting; they say they Rastas.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a way of living.
Okay, I like that. That's, you know what? It sounds less intense.
Exactly.
I like that.
We got to bring it to the people a little different.
So this is a discussion about lifestyle. So we have a bunch of. Would you like to explain to the people some of the stuff that's on the table?
Yeah, I mean, we got some of our different products. We touch a lot of different areas, but we got our lymphatic capsules. We got our gut capsules. You know, I wanted to bring that out because I know we're going to touch on a few things here. And, you know, mental health is a big one, and them gut capsules can possibly assist that. Our nerve capsules, and we got CMOS. You know, CMOS is big on the market. They got a lot of fake shit out there, a lot of garbage. So we bought our real wild-crafted CMOS for people to see. You know, yeah, that's...
Hold on. Wait 1 second.
Okay.
That shit affects the lighting.
Yeah, extra light.
All right, so with that being said, brother, before we get into the items, right? Like I said, it's gonna be very informative. How we typically do on this podcast, we kind of like tell people their background.
Copy.
Let's tell the people where you're originally from.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. My family is from Trinidad. That's my culture, but I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Born and raised.
Brooklyn, yep.
All right, so what was I'm from Brooklyn too.
Oh, word?
I'm born in New York. Yeah,
Oh, shit,
raised in Miami, but born in New York.
Okay,
all right,
lit.
so
okay.
With that being said, how was your upbringing? Like, your quality of life, your household.
I keep it funky. You know, I shared rooms at first, slept on the bed with grandma. We didn't have a lot of space, but we made it work. You know, I learned a lot being in that environment, so I don't regret it. But, you know, we didn't have much. You know, I was used to wear fake shit to try to be fly, getting in trouble and shit, hustling. You know, I come from the, you know, I was outside, like Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You know,
Crown Heights,
yeah,
that part. Yeah, yeah. I think my people stayed in that area too. Now, with that being said, so not necessarily poverty. Would you consider poverty?
Definitely poverty.
Hood.
It's poverty. You know it's poverty when you got 4 liquor stores within a block radius and 2 chicken spots. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So upbringing, what was your household like? As in, because we're gonna speak about a lot of holistic stuff, and we're gonna go a lot of places with it. But what was the diet like in your household? Your refrigerator? How was you raised?
So I was
religion?
Religion? Well, I grew up Christian, Baptist. You feel me? You know, we from the Caribbean, so they got them drums, that Baptist feel to it, you know?
Okay.
So, and along with that, I'm from Trinidad, so we eating curry this, curry that, curry goat, curry chicken, macaroni pie, pilau, stewed chicken. I grew up on that type of food, but also I started going outside. When I started going outside, you know, I went out pizza head. I'm a pizza head, bro. I was pizza up every day, 6 to 8 slices. You feel me? So, you know, my mom gave me freedom. My mom wasn't too pressured on me. She's like, yo, do what you got to do. You a good kid. You get good grades. You feel me? So I had freedom.
So you ate pork?
I ate mad bacon, egg, and cheese, you know, from Pop at the deli on the corner store every morning, bacon, egg, and cheese. You feel me? So I ate a lot of pork. I ain't gonna lie.
So you had a Caribbean-based diet, and you indulged in the pork. You know what I mean? So it's safe to say it wasn't a strict diet in the household.
Hell no.
Right?
Nobody knew nothing about dieting.
You originally, so now you having a Caribbean-based diet. We're gonna revisit this, right? How was your upbringing? As in, like, did you grow up in the streets? Was you more a person academically? You was good in school.
So I keep it funky. Like, I had the best of both worlds. I wasn't the craziest street nigga hitting. You feel me? But I like money. You feel me? And I was good at math. So it was like, all right, I'm gonna get good grades. My mom let me do my thing. So I should go outside and start learning.
Okay.
One of my peoples, I ain't gonna put his name out there, he started showing me, you know, how to scale, weigh up, how it work. I'm like, what? That's it, bro? This all y'all, like, they make this seem like it's crazy illegal. To me, it was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just selling a product that niggas want. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to deal with that a lot until I started learning other. You feel me? Like,
you mind telling us what the product was?
I only dealt with weed.
Weed, okay.
Heavy weed, some pills here and there, but never got into the white. I ain't never get it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you got into hustling. What age this was?
Like 13, 14.
13? Early?
Early.
So you had both your parents inside the house?
Nah, bro. My pops, he went to the military. I don't know much about him, but they say he had schizophrenia. That's another thing. They told me I might suffer from schizophrenia and all this because he had schizophrenia. And the nigga used to be crazy. He went in the military, the nigga blew up his sergeant truck, and then they kicked that nigga out the military. Sergeant screamed at him too rough. Yeah. Nighttime came, he snuck out, blew up the truck, and said, next time you're gonna be in it.
Wow.
Yeah, shit like that.
That's your pops.
That's pops.
So, but with that being said, you know what I mean? Some people might fault me for this, but I'm a firm believer there's a reason for everything. Was there anything that particularly triggered your dad to do that?
To be honest, I don't know his situation there. Maybe he was being mistreated and shit like that. He wasn't around much. You feel me? After that military, when he came home, he was fucked up. You feel me? So he was doing stupid. Like the nigga came to school one time, got me and said we all going to Israel to see my uncle. My uncle been dead 10 years. Who the fuck you trying to take niggas? You feel what I'm saying? My teacher like, oh my God, I didn't know you were moving. Bro, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So like he was a little, you feel what I'm saying? So, but you know, I made do for the few moments I had with him, but it wasn't heavy.
So why did they assume that you could eventually potentially develop schizophrenia?
Because they say it's hereditary.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Supposedly it's hereditary. But one thing, you know, not to get too deep into the scientific now.
Okay.
But I like to let niggas know that
we do science here. You see, raise the frequency. I'm big. You see the Merkaba, Tree of Life.
I already know.
Imagine. You know we into. You see the geometry. We into science.
That's a fact. I appreciate that. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, your family might have had diabetes, your family might have had cancer, whatever the case may be. You might have that gene too, but you could turn it on and off. It's up to you if you gonna manifest that shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I don't give a what people say about things being hereditary. You could deal with that if you live the right type of lifestyle. You feel
Okay.
me? So yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll speak about that too. So okay, so therefore your dad, he wasn't too much. He was active in your life,
Nah, nah,
or
nah,
he
nah,
just
nah,
touch
nah.
and go?
I see him once every couple years and
Okay.
shit like that. I ain't know the nigga like that.
All right. So you gravitated to the streets. You at one point you got to some trouble that subsequently led you down here, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right. You want to tell about that? We'll
Yeah,
talk
bro.
about it.
I was so you know in New York and Brooklyn, they gentrifying that. They getting all the niggas out, revamping this, tripling the rent, right? So my building was one of them buildings they was doing that with in Crown Heights. And you know, I love you, grandma, but she caved in and took that little bit of money they was offering, and we had to leave. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm about to graduate college. You know, I told you I did my school thing. I was on it, so I got my bachelor's degree. But I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this right now? You get what I'm saying? I need bread. I don't got nowhere to live. I told Mom Dukes like, yo, I'm gonna stay by my friend crib, but I was sleeping in my car. So I ain't gonna lie, I've been trapping before that. You know, I was doing before that. I learned how to. I had some old heads in the hood, and he showed me some he used to do, and then like I said, the math be clicking.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you mean? I ain't gonna say the spot I used to work at, but I used to work around where I used to touch a lot of people plastics. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to get a lot of that.
The jouet.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
And it was to the point where old head fucked with me so heavy because my uncle was heavy in the streets. So my uncle was Rick the Ruler, they call him.
And what time, around what era this was? This is before the jouet where it's at currently now, right?
Yeah. This like
This is before niggas in Miami got hip to it.
it's probably like 12
But niggas,
years
some
ago.
niggas been here to it for a long time.
Some niggas been to it for because the
before it
niggas that
became a
put me
trend.
onto it, they was like, yo, in the 80s. I'm like, what the f? This shit been
No.
around that long?
No.
You feel me? The equipment just upgrade. That's it. You feel me? You just gotta upgrade the equipment. But you know, so I was like, yo, I'm good at talking to people. I'm good at, you know, I'm a personable person. I like people. You feel what I'm saying? So, bro, I used to walk in the spot. I wish I could show you my walk in this bitch, all jolly and shit. Glasses on, blazer, suit.
So you wearing suit, blazer with glasses on,
Everything.
playing the part.
Pocket full.
Yeah.
You feel me? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, da-da-da. I work overseas, da-da-da-da. I work in Turkey, Dubai, that I'm talking that. So they like, oh, I get why he won 12 iPads. Wow, that nigga one spot, nigga, I'm catching licks. You get what I'm saying? So speed time up a little bit to me coming down here. I was slowing down a little bit because my living situation. So I said, I'm gonna slow down, get situated. Then when shit hit the fan, I said, yo, I'm gonna go hard for a little minute. You feel me? And then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna move to Miami. Cause I came out here with my shorty and I met her brother and I was like, yo, the air different. I gotta get out of the concrete jungle. I'm done with that shit. You feel me? I need something different. You feel me? And I was like, all right, this gonna be the last I'm gonna hit up. It's my birthday. And all that. I'm wilding. I'm driving from New York to South Carolina in a blizzard, my nigga. When I say blizzard, like my car was going. If this nigga with a big pickup truck didn't come pull me out at least 4 times, I'd have been stuck out there for 2 days. Blizzard stuck.
Yeah.
And we get out there and, you know, we start doing what we do. You feel me? Hitting. My girl gets stupid sick, throwing up, da-da-da-da. She can't hit nothing. She was hitting shit with me. You know, they look good. They play a good part. So she can't hit shit with me. She throwing up, going through sickness and all type. I'm like, all right, we on the way back. Shorty cooking at the crib. My cuz Shorty cooking at the crib. She like, yo, go grab some cheese. And it's funny how cheese got me locked up. And I don't even fuck with that no more. But go get some cheese and shit, bro. We go back to one of the spots we hit. The odds is the plastic we touched belonged to a FBI agent.
The plastic you touch, what you mean?
Because, you know, we using this shit, we going in the spot, we buying. So we hit one of them, bomb.
Oh, one of them happened to be for an FBI agent.
FBI agent. And we went back to the store we hit just to grab cheese.
Okay.
And he had already looked at the cameras and shit, so he knew what niggas looked like.
Yeah.
You see it's cops coming in the parking lot. I'm like, word, bro. When I tell you my car, at least 40K of shit in my bro. Just I got cartons of cigarettes, gift cards, PlayStations, everything, bro. iPads, everything. Full. So we go through the whole process. We get locked up, all this. That's when the bachelor's degree came in handy. Homie, like, what? The judge, like, what are you doing? Da-da-da-da. You have your degree? I'm like, I've been homeless. I ain't lying for real. You feel me? Like, I don't know. How did you even learn this? I'm like, learn this? What do you mean? I was on the corner of Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, and some dude is like, give me $500 and I give you this stuff and you're gonna make money. So I said, okay. And I did it. Judge was like, he didn't want to give me, they gave us a bond. It was like 50K. But out there, because we out of towners, they didn't want to give us a 10%. You feel me? They wanted 50%. And I'm like, damn, bro. But you know, my mom be heavy on her energy. You know, she lit some candles, did her shit. And some nigga took 10%. And we got out of there, came home, did the PTI program, paid off all the shit, dealt with all of that. And then I say, yo, I'm sitting in the crib. I keep it a buck. I started doing it again. I needed bread, bro. I didn't know how else I was gonna eat. Them jobs out there ain't doing shit. You feel me?
You resume back to that lifestyle.
I resort right
After
back.
all that shit, I know you was begging Most High, like, please, Most High, you get me through this. I promise you I'll leave this shit alone.
I'll leave this shit alone.
You right back at it.
I went right back at it, bro.
Like
I started doing
addict.
But I was doing it light. You feel me? I was going for cheap that I knew it's not severe like that. Like I started learning how to do different, like small gift cards, get niggas gas, food, liquor. You feel me? Started just switching it up a little bit. But then it was too slow, bro. I needed something different. So I was like, you know what? I said I'm moving to Miami. That I said, Ma, I'm leaving next week. She said, what? All right. Nigga, she see me packing all my shit in my car. She said, what the fuck are you doing? I said, I'm leaving, nigga. I told you I'm out. Like, I can't do this no more. I need something different. She was like, my cousin, Young Maestro, that's my nigga too. He's still out here. He was already out here. Shout out Young Maestro. This nigga is like, yo, come sleep on my floor. My nigga, bro. I drove out here. My grandmother drove with me because she had some peoples out here. She's like, I'll visit them. We drove out here, bro. Never looked back.
So my nigga, you riding, you know what I mean? You had the Jouet thing going on. So you had an exit plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do all that and then you come to Florida.
I had a certain amount of bread. I was like, all right, because like I said, I'm good at numbers and math. So I already calculated my down payment for the crib. I already calculated how much bread I could put on the crib and still use that as leverage to kind of clean it and use like a HELOC and, you know, pull bread back out and use that to buy another crib. Like I had the whole setup. You feel me? But hit the fan. You feel me? And I had one more homie with me. One of my homies. We don't talk to this day, but he was like, "Yo, let's go. I'm gonna put up the bread for the crib," because he one of them niggas in New York. Still love him. I always show love. It is what it is. But he got beat up by the boys, and you know he hit a nice little lick.
Okay.
But then you know how that shit go when niggas touch bread. You feel me? Niggas change. So I said, I'm still going through all this that happened and fell out. I'm still going. I don't give a. You feel me? So I came.
So boom, you had. Is this the first area you moved into? Was it Broward or Dade County you moved first?
First area was Broward. My cousin was in Coral Springs.
Okay.
Yeah, he was up there.
All right, so now you in Florida, man. You colorful background. You know what I mean? What have you? What got you into this specifically? When did your life pivot? When did this come into play?
Yo, the shit was crazy because Shorty was getting sick from New York. I ain't even mentioned that, but she was getting sick. But I was just playing it off like, Shorty sick, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You get what I'm saying? I was hustling. I ain't had time for that. But now that I'm in a different environment, I'm not hustling the same way. I'm trying to be calm, look for jobs, and I'm focused on it more. I'm like, yo, keep it fine. I'm going to speak frank. Like, why this keep throwing up? What's wrong with this? She burning? What's going on? You feel me? So I start looking into all type. We go to the Jackson Hospital. One nigga said endometriosis. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. They giving her all type of pain meds and all this. Bro, every single day she throwing up bile, mucus. She can't eat. Bro, imagine 12 hours in a day. You're just
try not to curse too much.
Oh, my
That's the whole thing. There's a lot of editing, fam.
Okay, my
It's
fault,
all
fam.
good.
But try 12 hours out the day, shorty just throwing
up.
You get what I'm saying? It get annoying. It get aggravating. You get what I'm saying? So I started looking into why she throwing up mucus.
Mm-hmm.
And the internet, sure enough, we got that these days. I appreciate it. You search mucus long enough, Dr. CB gonna pop up. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, so looking up mucus Sabi just automatically is gonna pop up.
His bald
by
head dude.
Default.
By default.
That's
and
what's up.
All he talk about is CMOS.
Yeah.
So that was like a trigger in my head because I grew up on CMOS. I'm from Trinidad. That shit all in the island,
Mm-hmm.
We grew up with. We just know it's good for the wood. That's how we know it. You feel what I'm saying? Make the Irish tonic and do your thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he talking about CMOS. He talking about he heal every disease. I'm like, nah, he bugging. People always talking whatever. I'm like, I think he's another crazy, but then I'm starting to see more videos.
Yeah.
Then I see him walking with Michael Jackson. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on? Who is this guy? So I'm like, you know what? I just started looking up all his videos and what he had to say.
There's a picture online with him and Michael? Because I know
it's
he helped
Michael walking him into the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Do you feel me? That's when he said
I gotta see that. You gotta show me that.
I'll show
I've
it
never
to
seen
you.
that.
I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
That's what the Supreme Court was like. That's when he said the Supreme Court don't care about healing nobody. That's when Dr. Sebi started saying that. Michael took me to there. It was like, what? We don't, we make too much money off this. You get what I'm not they ain't say that, but you get what I'm
not
saying.
to go too deep. Yeah, but I feel you though.
You feel what I'm saying? But finding Dr. Sebi changed everything because he do great lectures. He's very he remind me of one of my uncles from the Caribbean. I'm already Caribbean.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he remind me of my uncle. He's straightforward, he blunt, he with it, he gonna tell you what's up. And then I like logic. I like things that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, everything he say make sense. You feel what I'm saying? I started looking it up myself, not just listening to him. Like, our blood is alkaline. We do want to keep it alkaline. You get what I'm saying? We do want to eat the food nature made because nature know what our body needs. Our body assimilates with it. You feel me? There's he used to say there's a chemical affinity with it. You feel me? The body absorbs it and know what to do with it and know what to remove from it. You feel me? When you eat things out of that pocket, that's when the body got to compensate. When the body got to compensate, the body can't keep you immune, so-called. You get what I'm saying? It don't got time for that no more. It's compensating. You feel me? So I was like, yo, this makes sense. Let me try it. And I went and bought seeded watermelons and coconut water. And we ate that for 2 weeks. Shorty ain't get sick. Bro, that's the first time in 4 years I got to spend 2 weeks straight with my girl. I'm like, word? This is crazy. So that's kind of what got me to really get over to it. It's a lot more to it, but I don't want to just be, going off. But yeah.
So your girl, originally, she had issues with this came from pregnancy?
Honestly, what I think it came from, because they never say, they can't claim nothing, but it came from her doing birth controls in the past.
Birth control.
She used to be she tried all of them, to see, because, we was young, we wasn't trying to have no kids at that time. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of birth control, and then she just had a lot of issues, bro. Like, she would be bleeding sometimes for 2 months, all type of stuff. So that's when they said the endometriosis. Then she'll get these pains and these clots in her stomach. Another doctor said lupus. I'm like, yo, at this point, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all, everybody shouting. Misdiagnosing, just shouting stuff out. You get what I'm saying? So it came to it at the end of it. We started hearing something more frequent, and it was like the endometriosis. That's what it seemed like. It was that. But so it put us on a path to, start trying some remedies. I used her as my test dummy. Keep it a buck, because they already say, yo, bro, I took her to all the hospitals. They didn't know what to do. They was just giving her morphine to numb the pain. That was killing her more. You feel me? So I said, at this point, I might as well try.
Facts.
You feel me?
All right. So is that the point where things pivoted for you? So, because think about it now. You have this miraculous thing happening in your life. Somebody call it divine intervention, whatever it is. But you was able to find a remedy to help to assist your wife, right? Did this make things just pivot in your life? Like, was it? Are you looking at your life? You want to change how you living? Like, what thrusted you into that? Like, you know what? I want to have my own products. You got products out here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So what pushed you in that? I want to look for the story. Like, give me the timeline of things.
Yeah. So after that, seeing her better, it blew my mind. Cause my mom, Like around that same time, I had heard some news about my mom having something that could kill her soon potentially, and I had a nervous breakdown. I was crying, all of that. So seeing that with her, seeing that with my mom, getting that information, I'm like, nah, I got to get on it, bro. Like I never wanted to work for nobody. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't used to that. Even when I was in New York, even when I wasn't trapping, I had a catering company. You get what I'm saying? So I just wasn't used to working for people, and I was like, I think this is my way because I like it. Like I'll be sitting there for hours reading books, looking at lectures, studying different people, experimenting, writing down regiments. Like I was so into it. I was like, this is my passion. So I'm gonna put everything into it. You feel me? I'm gonna quit my job at the bank, all of that, and I'm gonna do it for real. Before I quit my job, and one of my bros, he had a vegan food truck out here, and he used to let me pull up. He was at a vegan spot, matter of fact. He had a vegan spot, vegan burgers. And he used to be like, yo, come sell the Seymour's. So I'm driving from Homestead. This is when I had moved to Homestead because the rent was cheaper after a while. But from Homestead to Hallandale every day.
Yeah.
Every day, bro. Every day. I was like, why not? Sell a couple jars. Let's do it.
And what you was selling, sea moss?
Just straight Seymour's. Seymour's.
So let's show the people, man. Cause you left these with me.
Yes,
I had these in the refrigerator.
Yes, sir.
This the purple one, right?
Yep, that's that purple Seymour's.
And which one is this one? The white one?
Seymour's.
The gold? Consider this the gold?
They consider that the gold Seymour's.
Can you tell the people there's 3 different kinds, right? How many different types?
It's a lot of different types of
kinds?
Seymour's. There's way more than 3 kinds. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Like that, you could do a whole lecture on podcast on that shit itself. It's so much different Seymour strands, bro. I learned a lot about it, but what we got here is the Crun descriptus type, and this is from Peru. You feel me? So the waters in Peru is real pure, especially where they're getting it from. There's no like commercial boats. There's no people. It's just big mountains and water and sea moss in the rocks. So the quality is amazing. Because I've had other sea moss, like I had sea moss from Jamaica. I still get the Honduras sea moss. I didn't bring that one today, but
okay.
I could get the Honduras one that Dr. CB used a lot.
Okay.
I get that one as well. But I just noticed like my people really like the effects of this one. They like using it. It's easy to use. The gold sea moss don't taste like nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever you put it in, you good. The purple got a little, it's potent, but it's real potent and it's good at cleansing the body. It has something called L.O.T.S. It's good at moving waste out of the body. It has more minerals than the gold. You feel me? Like, just so, because there's a lot of fake sea moss on the market. So one thing I like letting people know about sea moss is that all real sea moss start purple, bro.
Okay.
It don't grow gold in the ground. As it gets closer and it grows taller, the sun starts to hit it and it starts to pollinate it. And then it turns a greenish color sometimes if you don't get it young enough. Then they put it in the sun and it dry out and then they get the gold color. But you air dry to keep the purple pigment. You get what I'm saying? So I like when people get my gold dry sea moss, they be seeing little hints of purple in it and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, because it's the real deal. It's not that rope grown or pool shit. You get what I'm saying?
So yeah, describe some of that. Describe some of the stuff that they should look out for.
Yeah,
the
bro.
farm raised people growing inside the pools and things of that nature.
Look out for thick ass sea moss, bro. Sea moss is not supposed to be moist. It's supposed to be dry, hard. It's not supposed to be thick, like have no round, big, thick with little coming off of it. That's because they tied that to the pole to keep it there.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to have salt on it. No salt on your sea moss. If it's salt on your sea moss, you got a problem. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's saturated with salt crystals, you stay away from all of that.
I see you buy a Bravo supermarket.
You feel me?
I seen that like they had. I bought it one time, but I knew not to buy from over there. But that's when I first got introduced to this whole making these, and I used to make my little gels too.
Okay, lit.
But that part, so boom, tell the people some of the health benefits, man. Break down sea moss. I know some people, and for the people that be having, because when it comes to holistic food, greens and stuff like people, I don't like the way it tastes, the texture and stuff like that. So let's inform some people and how you say break some misconceptions.
I'm going to compare sea moss to the way I was kind of telling you earlier about eating meat. Because think about it, right? That's raw sea moss. Like just blended by itself with nothing.
Okay.
Bro, I don't consume it like that. I put that shit in smoothies, chickpeas, soups, teas, milkshakes. That's how I consume sea moss, right? So that's like me telling you, all right, when you get your piece of meat, you can eat it. It's good. It tastes good like that. Nah, you gotta do mad shit to it, right? So what's wrong with doing it to the sea moss? You get what I'm saying? But as far as health benefits, it's loaded with minerals. Our body is made up of minerals. You feel me? We need nutrients, and we pull nutrients from minerals. We need minerals, right? So sea moss, they say, has 92 minerals in it, and your body is made up of 102, right? That's what they say. Sea moss is loaded with them. It has a lot of zinc, a lot of magnesium, a lot of iodine. It's excellent for the thyroid. The thyroid is the sorry, excuse my language, my fault. But the thyroid is the culprit these days. I ain't mean to curse, but that one catches me because, I worship our women. We need them. And once they thyroid is off, that's it. No more
A
reproduction.
lot of women have thyroid issues.
And you can't reproduce with a messed up thyroid.
Is that only women who have that issue?
Nah, men got it too. Men got
Okay.
it too, but it really affect our women reproductive
Yeah, I only hear
system.
women speak of that.
It's more heavy because they more hormonal. That's what I tell them. They
Okay.
have, they more hormonal creatures than us. So certain things gonna attack them more. You feel me? Even when women trying to be healthier, they going to eat heavy fish. But that's a lot of mercury and hormones. You feel me? So, and then everybody got the relaxers, the this, the that, all that stuff in their hair. It's going into the brain.
Talk about it. The perms and
perms, all of that. You
chemicals.
soaking all that in. Think about it. You got a whole head of weaving, and say you go into the gym or it's hot outside, you sweating. All of the chemicals in that is sweating straight into your brain, bro. Your command center. Scary. You feel me? So that's why our women are suffering heavy from this, especially our women. You feel what I'm saying? You don't see it on the other sides too much, but you see it on our side heavy. You feel me? So sea moss help a lot with that. It's real good for the bones too, because it got calcium in it. So it's really, really good for the bones. It's good for brain development. This was my prenatal for my babies. You get what I'm saying? Sea moss every day, all day. We was eating tons of sea moss. You feel me? It also helps children, brain development, cognitive function, all of that. You feel me? And it's a mucus buster. So it removes mucus out of the body. And that's how I found CB in the first place. So he talking about mucus. He talking about sea moss removing mucus. I'm like, sea moss remove mucus? I never knew that. You feel me? So yeah, that's just some of the benefits of it. The purple is a little stronger at cleansing. The gold is a little stronger at like a arginine building, for working out and stuff like that. I would use more of the gold sea moss.
Nah, I appreciate you brought those, man. I'm into that. I put that in my smoothies and you know what I mean? And however way I can consume that, in whatever capacity, I do it. You know what I mean? But so I appreciate that you gave some of the health benefits. And you also told them what to look out for if they find too much salt on it, etc.
Yeah.
Now you got some more stuff on here, bro. You got a lot here, man.
Yeah, that's a little deeper.
Let's talk about these bottles that you have in the front.
All right, so the bottles, that's 3 of my main builder capsules. We got the iron capsules. These is gonna help rebuild the blood. The iron.
Okay.
Iron is magnetic, so it attaches other minerals to it, oxygenates the blood, and the blood go and feed the cells in the body.
Okay.
You feel me? That's when people start having like Alzheimer's or different issues. It's because no oxygen-rich blood is getting to the brain. You feel me? So that helps because it's adding a lot of oxygen to the blood. We got our green food. Chlorophyll is a big thing, and I ain't trying to talk bad on nobody taking chlorophyll supplements, but I'm gonna keep it funky. It's garbage. If it say chlorophyll and it's not giving you ingredients like watercress, amaranth, nopal, nettle, then I don't understand where your chlorophyll is coming from because there's no plant called chlorophyll. So that's why we made that. And then we got the sea algae capsules, which would be really good for the thyroid and heavy metals because it's all sea algae. Sea moss, bladderwrack, high in iodine, dulce, contains B12, and kelp. So that's good for heavy metals and stuff like that.
So that's the first bottle.
Yeah, the sea vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah. We wanted to make it easier for people because everybody don't got the time or even the creativity to be like, yo, let me figure out how to take this, then they eating it raw, then they say they don't like it. So
Sea vegetables.
Yeah.
Who came with that name?
Me.
That's hard, bro. Sea vegetables. That's what it is for real.
That's really what it is. They all label vegetables. That's why everything I'm selling you or everything we have at our space is food.
So what about these next 2 bottles?
So, well, that was the 3 bottles.
So all of them's the same right
No,
there.
the sea vegetables, the chlorophyll, and
Okay.
then the iron.
Okay.
That's the three different ones right there.
And what about these bags, man? The lymph cleaner, gut cleaner,
So
nerve
those are
cleaner.
some of my first products, right? Like I used to just tell people, yo, take these capsules for 30 days and then come link me. And the results I used to get was crazy for some people with a lot of issues. Remove a lot of parasites and stuff because you got to clean the gut. That's your first brain. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a
You
heavy
said that's your first brain?
first brain. I go first.
Why you say it's the first brain? Because what the first shit that takes the food? Yeah, why you say that?
I say the first brain because it commands like your brain literally tells your gut literally tells your brain what to do. You get what I'm saying? If your gut is
Facts.
off, your brain can't think. You get what I'm saying? Also, when you start studying embryology, one of the first things created, if not the first thing, don't quote me, is the gut sac. You feel me? So if that was there first, and we know it acts as a brain, everybody calling it the second brain. Why not call it the first? It was there first.
The brain, nah, it's considered your gut. It's considered the brain. You got receptors in your gut the same way you have in your brain. Your gut bacteria and stuff like that. The hormones, it determines your mood and shit like that. So
Absolutely.
But I never heard nobody consider it your first brain.
Yeah, it's the first thing created when a baby is being formed.
The gut.
Yeah, the gut sac.
Oh, for real?
And then from the gut sac, the lymphatic system,
Nah,
and then everything else start forming from that one gut sac. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, that seemed like it was first to me. And all the nerves in your body meet up in the gut. All of them. That's why the parasites chill there. You feel me?
Nah,
They're like, yo, go get a cheeseburger, my nigga. I need it now. You feel me? And then yeah, so the other one, we got our nerve cleanser. A lot of people suffer with a lot of jitters, and I had people that what's that, epilepsy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That could possibly help a lot. It's ingredients in it like blue vervain, which is real good at oxygenating.
That blue vervain wasn't the blue vervain. It was somebody using that during the COVID. That's that purple flower, right? That purple plant.
A purple bluish flower.
I see people were recommending that during the
That was one of my
during
main
COVID
ingredients.
as a
blue vervain is
a combatant,
powerful.
whatever.
Mm-hmm. I even like using it for like kids and stuff with like autism and stuff like that.
That for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another process. Like I haven't had the parent yet willing to let me really work with a kid yet with that, but I want to, because it's tedious, but I want to do it.
Oh,
because
yeah?
that's what I really want to do.
I didn't know you could cure autism.
Yeah, bro, your body can go back to normal. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't talk about curing. You feel me? But your body
Facts.
can go back to normal.
Now I know why you use your discretion when you talking about curing things. Yeah, we not curing nothing per se here, man. This is a lot of information that's just good to know, right? With brother Reggie here. All right, listen. How important is fasting to you?
It's very important because we need to give the body a break, bro. We gluttony, bro. People greedy, bro. We eat so much, and the body don't even need all of that. And then most of the food people eating don't even got nutrients in it. So it's tricking your stomach receptors to think it's full, but it's not. So you hungry again in an hour. You feel me? So give the body a break. Let it heal itself, because that's what the body want to do when it got the time and the space to do it. You feel me? But when it's too much gnarly stuff coming inside, it can't heal itself. It got to deal with that. You feel me? It don't got time for that. There's no heal for itself time. That's why people sleep so much. That's fasting. Think about it. Like, bro, when I go on my fast and my cleanse and I start taking all my herbs and I stop even eating the alkaline food and all of that, bro, I'll sleep 3 hours, 4 hours. I won't sleep. Body probably like, yo, you good? What you get up,
when
go
I
do
fast,
something.
I barely sleep, man.
You don't sleep
I probably
much.
sleep for like 4 hours.
Exactly.
About 3, 4, 5 hours at the most.
Exactly.
At the most.
Exactly, because sleeping is fasting.
Yeah.
So think about it. Your body make you do it every day. It's very important. You feel what I'm saying? Push yourself to do it more. You get what I'm saying? Give your body a break. Let it go back to normal. It's not easy, But after 3 days, you start burning all type of dead cells, fat cells, all type of unwanted debris. It just
Talk
start
that
burning.
talk.
That's without
Yeah.
herbs, without nothing, bro. That's just your body. You feel me? So,
Give your cells a chance to rest. You feel me?
and replenish.
Yeah.
And get rid of the weak
Yeah.
ones. Because that be
Yeah.
the problem. You got to let go of the low-hanging fruit. You feel me? But the body can't do that and pay attention if it got to worry about breaking down all this gnarly food. You get what I'm saying?
A fact.
So give it a break.
That's a fact.
Bro,
What else you got here, man? What else?
What
You got some more stuff here.
You-
You talked about that dogwood. What's that?
No, that
This
duck
right here.
flower. The duck
Duck
flower.
flower, yeah.
Yeah, that duck flower. That's him. You know, you might be seeing it on the internet. People taking that and throwing their life away, throwing up all over the place,
Okay.
looking crazy, looking out of it. But it's like cleansing 6 months of waste in 6 hours. It turned everything in the body to liquid and it forced you to expel it. You gotta soak it. It poof up. Well, they call it duck flower because when you see it, it's shaped like a duck. When you see it fresh and all of that, it
Okay.
looks just like a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why they call it that. But
Yeah.
as soon as you eat that, in a few hours, you getting nauseous. You're going to start throwing up. But after that 24-hour period, you feel real light. I feel like
Yeah.
it's a good shock for people to put them on a better path. Like if you're trying to eat better and stuff like that, let that shock your body real quick. And you don't even want to touch certain things. You're like, nah, I'm good. I know what I feel right now. I want liquid. You feel me? You want to hydrate. So we got duck flower too. It's essential.
Duck flower.
Duck.
What's this right here? This too, man.
That's our body butter, bro. That's our, like I said, we do everything naturally. So I had to find ways to assimilate. You feel me? So that's our lotion. We put that all over our skin, all over our kids, everything. All natural. It's infused with batana oil, shea butter, tea tree oil, and some other good oils up in there. It smell good. Red raspberry oil. So we use that for the skin because, like I said, we absorb a lot. Like our women absorbing through the hair. You know, we putting all this Jergens and all these other brands on us and stuff like that, and they got a lot of chemicals in it. So your third kidney, aka your skin, is absorbing all of it.
Oh, your skin is considered your third kidney?
Your third kidney. That's when you. That's a sign. Like that's a good way for people to pay attention to that and notice that. Pay attention. If your skin, you start breaking out, it get flaky, it get ashy, go get checked. Because that means your kidneys ain't working right. It can't process the waste that's coming to it. So the skin is going to be like, all right, I'll take it. Because the body can't have it sit in the blood because the body want to protect you. It's not going to let you die. So it's going to push it into pockets. And it's going to come out on the skin.
I never heard nobody say that your skin's your third kidney. I like new concepts. I like that concept, man. Mm-hmm. You spoke about the scent. You brought up women. Now listen, women have to be careful with their pH balance, right?
Absolutely.
These different products that they use tend to disrupt their pH balance, right?
Disruptors,
offset it.
Hormone disruptors. That's what they call them, bro. Bro, they got all type of lawsuits right now with a lot of them products, and that's what they call it in the lawsuits, hormone disruptors. You feel me? Like it's
okay. So I came that term, but that's an actual coin. That's actually a term.
That's an actual term.
Hormone
hormone disruptors.
They disrupt their hormones.
It's disrupting their hormones, bro.
So with that being said, you pulled something out earlier.
Oh yeah, you want me?
Go and grab your special bag, man.
Go grab that bag.
Grab a special bag. Yeah.
Ladies first, definitely, but this is the Bush tea.
Grab the bag too, whatever, because you got some more stuff in there. Go ahead and show the people the rest of the stuff too. But let's get to that. We were talking about this pH balancing for our ladies.
For our ladies. This one right here, this is for our ladies, the womb tea. Now, I made that one because Shorty was dealing with issues. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I wanted to make her real fertile. And to be fertile, you got to heal the body. You get what I'm saying? So we made that one, and that one started doing numbers because, like, I had a few clients that I like when clients open up to me. So, you know, I keep their stuff private. But, you know, like, a lot of women these days, no disrespect, they be having a stench. You know, like a little.
Yeah,
a
slight stench. Some may correlate it with fish. Some may,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Not to be harsh.
Not to be harsh, but yeah, they say it's smelling fishy that way.
You know what I mean?
You feel what I'm saying? But that's back to them hormone disruptors, the thing going through it. So I'm like, all right, let me start making products attending to our women because I know they suffering with stuff and, you know, they don't want to, you know, deal with stuff. And I already got shorty. So this thing right here, bro, I done help people break up fibroids, cysts, all of that just drinking that tea, bro. That tea is crazy. It got dog blood in it, and it's an ingredient. I'm going to tell you, it's called cablote. Cablote, Dr. Sebi used to talk about it. He talk about regrowing a woman's breast with cablote.
Regrowing a woman's breast?
Because the cancer tumor, it took like half the breast, and he made a poultice, and they would put it in, and a woman, in a couple months, she had a whole brand new breast. Cablote. And when you study the plant, you look it up, Google it if y'all want, it regrows back glands.
So it helps you regenerate limbs.
There you go. Glands.
So that's like some Professor X-Man shit.
You just got to know how to concentrate.
And I believe, you know, it's crazy. Even though I'm being facetious, dog. You know, they say God makes something for everything. There's a cure for everything. Imagine God making a plant that can help regenerate limbs.
Mm-hmm. Bro, they got a plant called Donkey Pee that help regenerate your eyes. You just pick the plant off. It look like a mini red banana, and you squeeze the water in your eye. Right in the jungle. Everything out there, bro. Everything. That's why, like, y'all gonna see me cut off in a minute. I'm gonna give a lot to the people, a lot of information, but I'm gonna cut off because I gotta go to the jungle, bro. I gotta go.
Oh, so you going to the jungle?
Heck yeah. I went a few times,
What jungles is the Amazon jungle?
Yeah, so I went to Colombia. I went to Guatemala. I went to Jamaica. That's all I got to go to so far.
You said Guatemala, Jamaica, and where else?
Colombia.
And Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
And which one have more resources?
Colombia is crazy, bro.
Colombia?
Because it's cheap, bro. It's so cheap. And they got every herb. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. But I like DR too. Because DR is more tourist friendly. So it's easier to like import, export, do businesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they got I didn't know they had every herb. When I went out there, I started, because when I travel, I'm going to different spots. Like, I'm not where everybody else at. I'm in the bush looking for people and different stuff, asking them questions, and they sending me here and there, and I'm going on journeys. Mm-hmm. So I found all the herbs, and I'm like, what? Shorty got family there. So I got to go out there and spend some time and set up some operations. Import, export already easy. So I got to hit the jungle, bro. I got to hit Peru.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. We spoke about the women with the pH balance and stuff like that, so that should help them assist them in removing that peculiar scent. And what else you could recommend?
We got our womb capsules too. I didn't bring that one, but our womb capsules, it got the sea moss and bladderwrack in it, but it also, we changed that one up a little bit. It got red raspberry and dandelion, and that's gonna help a lot too. But you could also use this tea like a what they call it? What they call it, man?
Detox?
Yoni steam. That's what they call it.
What's a yoni steam?
When they basically boil this in a big pot and put it in a thing, and they sit over it naked. And let the fumes go up in the vagina.
Oh, for this right here?
Yeah, you could use that as a yoni steam.
A yoni steam?
Yoni steam. That's what the women call it.
So they boil it and they sit over and they squat over it?
They squat over it, or they squat, basically.
And that's going to help with the scent?
It'll help with the scent. It'll help with bacteria. It'll help clean it.
Yeah, that's
help
fire.
with a lot of different things.
That's fire.
You feel me?
That's fire.
So you could definitely do that with it, but also that, like what most people do, you boil it and you drink it. Mm-hmm. You drink it 3 times a day. And like, I done had women come in, it's a herb in it. And she was like, yo, I ain't know my shit could get like that. You know, like it's an herb in it called Damiana.
So they could either take it conventionally or they can get freaky with it and just squat on. Just a suggestion. Now,
just a suggestion.
Listen, tell them about this right here.
Yeah, that's the we call that the lead filler, bro. I had a dude come in my shop one day like, bro, I need something to give me a little more lead in my pencil. My pencil ain't writing right. And I'm like, what? They called me. I was like, I'm using that, bro. I'm going to make the lead filler. You feel what I'm saying? So that's exactly what that's geared to, but it do a lot more than that. But that's the the
Tell them the contents of this, man.
So it got horny goat weed in it. I don't know if you ever heard of horny goat weed, but
I've heard of goat weed before. I didn't know it's called horny goat weed.
Yeah, because when you give it to the goats, they start wanting to each other.
Oh,
that's how I got the name.
That's what's inside there?
Yeah, horny goat.
It's a lot inside the capsule?
It's so each capsule hold about 0.7 grams. So the
Okay.
recommended dosage is 2 to 3 capsules. I start people with 2 because it's a lot of ingredients in it that's gonna up blood flow and your libido. So it's like if somebody got a heart issue, I'm gonna be like, yo, just take 2 a day.
Can you take that to work out?
I got people who use it as a pre-workout.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give
So
them a
yeah,
lot.
so tell them the content, the benefits of
It's
it.
an ingredient in it called cancansa. It's a bark. That bark is red, and that bark is high in iron. It's high in oxygen, and that's what you need down there for the flow. Remember, blood
Yeah.
flow is oxygen. You need blood to flow down there. We was just talking about blood flow earlier.
Yeah.
So we giving you things with the highest blood flow in it. It's something in it called capadula. I call it capadula for your ruler. You feel me? It that thing. You feel me? It give you a lot of that because it's also oxygen. It's providing oxygen to the cells. Iron, oxygen. You'll notice most of the barks that we use for that is red. You get what I'm saying? That red hue on it. That's how you know stuff got a lot of iron in it when you start seeing that red hue. And we got something in it called sensitivia. It's also known as Mimosa pudica. Jamaicans call it shamey lady. You probably seen it out here. They got it all over Florida in the Butterfly World spot. You go in there, it's a flower. You touch it, and all of it start closing by itself.
Sound like a Venus. I know you're talking about that, but that's the shit that they have that out here too.
Yeah.
It's a flower or it's a plant. Not necessarily because they got plants that do that too. That you touch it and it fold.
Yeah.
Like the grass.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
It
it look like
fold.
grass.
And then you know what I mean?
That's what we're talking about. But you'll see out of that grass, you'll see a plant coming out with a purple, hairy looking flower. And
Okay.
it look hairy. It's not even a flower. It look like a ball.
Yeah.
And it's purple. That's how you know you're seeing it. And when you touch them green plants, they all start closing like this.
Yeah.
That thing's so good for your prostate. It's so good for men. So that's one of the main ingredients too in that. You feel me? Because at the same time, when we talking about raising libido, we need to make sure that our prostate is good. You get what I'm saying? We need to make sure that the other things, because like we always say, if the body is not at ease, it don't got time to make you feel good and do the things you want. It's trying to keep you alive and break down the garbage in there. You feel me? So that's why we make sure and put things in it to complement each other, not just like, oh, it's just straight things that make you do this.
Yeah.
It's things that's gonna help the prostate. The Damiana is gonna clean the blood. It's bitter. You feel me? So that one right there, lead filler, I strongly suggest it for my fellas. I got twins. You feel me? I ain't missing. I'm shooting. You feel me?
Nah, I need that. Listen, I don't got no kids, so they give me hell, my nigga.
Word?
So shit like this, I definitely focus on stuff like this, man. I still got opportunity, bro.
Yeah, boy, you got a lot of them. See me last baby, how old was he?
That I'm talking about, man. It ain't over for the kid
Not at
by
all.
far. But yeah, you got all this stuff, man. I just want to bring all these products to the people's attention, my nigga. The first time we tried to do this, it didn't work out. But today I feel like we got a good show in today, man.
Appreciate it.
So, my nigga, if you want to let the people know where your shops is at, where they can locate you at, man, and your products.
Yeah, so we out here. We in Hallandale Beach. The shop is 139 Northeast 1st Avenue in Hallandale Beach. Come check us out. We got the herbs. We be having juices, Seymour's juices. We don't got food no more. I'm sorry. Stop cooking, but we do some private stuff if it makes sense. And our website, unaltered.com. That's UNALTRD.com. You could go in there, and what I like about our website, like all these minerals I just showed you, when you find one and you click it, it's going to show you the ingredients and it's going to show you the benefits of the ingredients. So if you really want to learn and tap in, just go read my website. I get the information away. I want people to learn. You feel what I'm saying? So go to unaltered.com and learn something. We got some blogs up there we starting to put up and stuff like that. So go tap in with it. You feel me? Instagram, unaltered, spelled the same way, _life. And
that part, you guys got the information. Go ahead and follow all this man's platforms. He's here for the people, and I hope this was informative for you guys. All the beneficial factors, and like I said, I want to bring you definitely be back on the show. You know what I'm saying? Different topics, but this is the type of stuff that we providing for the platform. You guys get with the man, get with your CMOS, you know what I mean? And what is it? All the essential amino acids, right?
Exactly. All the essential amino acids is in CMOS, and that's what they call protein.
all the essential amino acids, the building block for your DNA, the building blocks of life is inside these bottles. All right, you guys. So do your homework, man. And if you know what's good for you, make sure you do your homework, because this is the most dangerous platform on God's green earth. Remember, I told you, DSTM. Once again, I'm the incomparable, the off the imitator, but cannot be duplicated, the one they took their style from, the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved. That is an acronym. Stands for Lord of the Streets, the leader of the streets, learn off the streets, living off the streets. When I say living off the streets, I'm referring to eating off of the land. We are hustlers, so we will be kill here. That part, all right? Once again, it's powered by L.O.T.S approved TV. And we out, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right. One.
Good looking, bro. Thanks for having me, bro. That was dope.